Hi everyone, Amy here, and I have another gender neutral or masculine card idea to share with you using a 3D embossing folder. So I recently acquired some new ones, shocker, but this is the Geo Diamonds. It's a new embossing folder from Altenew. You can see I'm just spritzing some cardstock here, and I'm just going to load it right up and get started on this card. So I'm going to run this off screen through my embossing or my die cutting machine. I have Spellbinders Platinum 6. But here is a photo of the card that I'm going to make for you today. You can see it's got a lot of dimension, not only from the embossing, but I do have a couple little popped up elements, and this is fun yet simple and geometric and good for anyone. So here's the panel, just plain white. You can see it's gorgeous as is. You could really do so many different things with this, but I like to think in terms of geometric and keeping it simple when it comes to something that I'm going for more masculine or gender neutral. So just pick a few colors that you like that work well together and keep it simple and think geometric. So here I'm just using some little blending foams. This blue one has seen better days. I think I need to replace it, but I have a few different distress oxides, and I'm just very gently kind of brushing over the top ridge of this panel, and you can see it doesn't really get down into the nooks and crannies unless I press hard. So this is a fun and easy way to really kind of jazz up a panel that you created with these embossing folders, because there's just so much dimension from using these products. So I'm kind of coming in and overlaying some of the colors, but all three of these, I've Twisted Citron, Salvage Patina, and I think Forest Moss. But here I decide I want to go a little extra. So I grab another panel and spritz it with some water and run it through again in my die cutting machine, because I want to add some little elements that I have popped up even further with dimension. So that's why I created the second panel, and I'm just kind of laying down some ink a little more sporadically, because I know I'm not going to use the whole panel. So I'm struggle bus again with that stupid blue foam. But I'm going to cut out a couple of these hexagons. They're hexagons, right? Not sure. We'll call them honeycombs, whatever. Anyway, I'm cutting out a couple of them, and I'm going to pop them up on the card base like you saw in the picture. I'm going to use some foam tape from scrapbook.com. Here I'm just kind of figuring out. I have a general idea what I want to do, but I don't have an exact plan. So I'm just kind of winging it. Here's where I decide I want to do a second one, because, you know, one wasn't enough. So I'm just kind of coloring in another area on this panel and cutting it out. It's really super easy to cut out with these scissors. You can see it's, you know, just simple little cuts along the edge. Didn't take much time at all. It wasn't as fussy cutting, if you will. So nothing like cutting on a little stamp. But now I'm shopping my sentiment book here. This is my storage system for my die cuts. I have a bunch of stuff ready to go. As you can see, these are baseball card pockets, so like little protector sheets, and I will link those and all the other products that are available in the video description box below. So if you expand underneath the video and scroll down, that's where you'll find all that information. But this is my system, and it works quite well for me in terms of batching or mass producing cards. So now I'm basically just going to assemble everything. I'm going to use some tape runner and attach this embossed panel directly to a card base. This is a 2 size 110 pound Nina Classic Crest Solar White. For some reason I must have cut the panel a little wonkadoodle, so I had a little extra space on the bottom of the panel that I had to hack off. Not sure what happened there, but you know, never claimed math is my strong suit, so who knows what I did there. But anyway, I have that super sticky foam tape from scrapbook.com, and I'm attaching that to these little cutie cutouts here, and I'm just kind of winging it. Again, you can see not going at all how I laid it out before. So I pop these up, and then I'm going to add some liquid glue to the back of these little die cuts, and those are on gold cardstock. So it has a nice little warm element to it, a little bit of shimmer, but nothing, you know, too over the top. And I decide, rather than messing with liquid glue, actually I'm going to use my little sticker maker. So I ran that through my little Xyron sticker maker, and I'm going to pull that top plastic sheet off and pull these back. You can see it adds a little bit of like stringy bits in between. That's pretty normal with the sticker maker. I'm just using my pokey tool. There are videos out there on how to run it through your die cutting machine, and the pressure will get rid of those little stringy bits, but I'm still trying to figure out what sort of sandwich I need to make that work for my die cutting machine. So I didn't do it on this case, but you know, it wasn't a huge deal. And I've got everything together here. So it's kind of a fun, geometric, nice gender neutral or masculine card idea for a birthday card. So it came together super quickly. I am obsessed with these embossing folders. There's just so many fun ways that you can use them. I'll link some other videos below here if you want to check them out for more inspiration. Please hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. It really does help me out a lot. And I so appreciate you watching. I'll check you next time. Bye.